Alright, last push to Lake Knot City and the supercell. What are they doing out in the rain? Normally they hide when it's raining. Oh boy. Not such a good time actually, Deadman.
Sam?
Not
It's
really.
about the director. So there's no way he could have made the jump to Amelie's Beach if they didn't share a strong personal connection, right? Well, I looked, and I couldn't see one. The network should have contained something, anything, but there was nothing whatsoever. His entire life prior to his tenure with Bridges has been redacted. His name, his past, everything. There's no telling who he was. Which led me to consider another possibility. What if it isn't the director and Amelie who have a connection, but the director and Clifford Unger? And what if that connection is what facilitated the director's jump to If it's those two who have a personal history, then it might explain why Cliff is holding the director hostage as well. But even if that were the case, it doesn't answer the bigger question. How the hell did the two of them end up on Amelie's Beach?
Sam, Hartman here. There's something else I'd like you to consider. A guess, albeit an educated one, concerning Cliff's objective. Somehow, with the aid of the chiral network, our individual beaches have begun to coalesce, resulting in the formation of a single massive seam. Should this process continue, there is a risk that BTs will flood across into our world, bringing about a death stranding on heretofore unprecedented scale. Now, Clifford Unger's battlefields and my own beach appear to be unaffected by this phenomenon, existing entirely in isolation. They do not and have never intersected with others. But what if there were another class of beach, one that exists on a higher plane, that was responsible for setting this process in motion? And what if the beach in question were not Amelie's? Cliff may have summoned the director, but I believe his true aim was to seize control of Amelie's Beach, to exploit its power over every other, and trigger the last stranding. It's the only rational explanation for Cliff's actions, which is why you have to stop him.
If Hartman's right, then we're in serious trouble. Using the chiral network in Amelie's Beach to trigger the last stranding? That's why Higgs went after Amelie, wasn't it? If it was Cliff who put him up to it. Yeah, it all fits. With the last stranding, he'll finally have his revenge against the world that stole his life and his child. You've got to stop him, Sam. You've got to make the jump to Amelie's Beach as soon as possible. Get in and get her back. It's our only hope. If you can't, then we're all doomed. couldn't leave you all alone. I couldn't. I had it all wrong. All wrong. Being a father didn't make me scared. It made me brave. I'm sorry. Sorry it took me so long. Don't make the same mistake. Be yourself. Be free.
Captain, I need you to hand it over.
Shoot him, John. Shoot him! I gave you an order. Shoot him!
Okay, but which one's spotlight function exactly? Oh, that's fine.
He's gotta be somewhere, right?
Where's my baby? Baby. I'm sorry. Taking fire. Open fire.
I think that's him, isn't it? Where's my bloody gun gone?
We're done here. Move. We need reinforcements. Whoa. I'll make it right. My name is Clifford. Unger. Baby. Get my baby. So my fault, baby. I want my baby back.
I think it's that one over there. Ooh, 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 ooh. Wait, was that him? Yeah, nearly snuck up behind me though.
Rock cover! I'll make it right. I need you, baby. So my fault. Me! Weapons free.
Bloody hell. Okay, got him. I think. Oh, what the? Where'd he go? There he is.
To me! Light him up. Hold back and hunker down.
How are we doing on the blood bags? Okay.
We need reinforcements. Go! Open fire.
Where's his head go? Damn it, I'm too close here. Can't even see the bloody things. Crap. Okay, let's try and bring him down here a bit, shall we? Try and thin him out.
I need my BB. Please.
Oh boy, how many more of these are we gonna have to do?
We need reinforcements. Dan. Die hard, man. Die hard, man.
Okay, we got one right there, haven't we?
Sorry.
Can I have my gun?
Brought to cover!
Oh no.
Where are you, baby?
hear footsteps.
Won't you be happy?
You still good? Okay, I want to do it a little bit more. No, I don't want to do that. Okay. Just so we don't have to, you know,
Where's my baby?
do this mid-firefight or whatever. Let's just get it up to end at least. Okay. Right, where are they? Shotgun could be good in these close quarters.
I'm sorry.
Where'd he go?
Baby. I need you, baby.
There's one over there too. Oh, what? How can I hit it? Okay, good.
Weapons free!
There he is.
Baby!
Fire, fire, fire! Shoot. Whew.
Baby. We're getting out of here. I promise. Give me back my baby.
Are you Clifford Unger?
Who are you?
Are you the father?
They told me your name was Sam Porter. But you were Sam Bridges. My bridge to the future. Sam, you bring people together. You're their bridge to the future. Come on, Sam. Stand up.
do it. I have to. But I served under you first. And your family doesn't deserve this. Any of this.
Why are you helping me? If they catch you.
Because you saved my life, sir. Again and again. When the brass sent us into the jaws of hell, it was you that brought us home.
Oh, the giant one got moved down there. Oh, what?
Sam, are you okay? I reviewed your logs. It looks like you were caught in a supercell and emerged an instant later on the other side of Ground Zero. Not far from Port Knot City.
How'd I wind up here then?
Remember Victor? He found you lying unconscious by the harbor and brought you inside.
I think Cliff might be Lou's father. He said, give me back my BB.
Impossible. Cliff was born...
He gave me this. Maybe he's trying to tell us something. Something about the BBs, maybe. About how they were made. It didn't feel like he was trying to hurt us. It felt like he just wanted to talk.
But you said you saw him holding the director captive on the beach.
Yeah. They must have some history we don't know about. Them and Bridget.
Funny you should say that. I've got something you should see. Found it in the archives while I was digging around. It's a pre-recorded message from the director labeled, "If I don't come back."
All right. This message is insurance, in case something happens to me. For Bridget's eyes only. And I sure as hell hope that's who's watching. I got a little present from Emily. Said she'd take me to the beach if I wanted. But I'd need this doll to show me the way. It's a trap. It has to be. But I've decided to play along. You've all been playing along too, haven't you? You know this mask hides more than just my face. Well, Emily's a blank slate too. No past. No record she ever existed. She's a ghost. And the thing about ghosts, I never met Emily in person. Have you? Ever seen her in the flesh, shook her hand, touched her? The original team we sent was divided into two groups. Emily was with the first. Mama and Hartman were with the second. They had no direct contact with her.
Yes. Amelie's group was wiped out in Edge Knot City. Everyone but her. Everyone who could say whether or not she exists.
Bullshit. She's real. We've touched, all right? She and I both.
Well, I've only ever interacted with her hologram.
I'm telling you, I've met her. In person. Lots of times when I was little.
Yes, but on the beach.
Here's what the president had to say about her daughter. Amelie was born on the beach. There her Ka remained, though her Ha came to this world. This division of body and soul forced her to spend most of her childhood in the hospital. But though her health was poor, her Doom's numbers were off the charts. Her supernatural talent as she grew older and overcame her limitations. But by the time she was 20, she could travel to and from the beach, body and all. And that's where she started spending all of her time. Now, if you wanted to get in touch with Emily, it was via hologram or nothing. The president insisted on that. I swore an oath to the president and to America. As far as I was concerned, her word was law. So when she said Amelie was her daughter and the best candidate to succeed her, I believed it. But when the archives were restored, I couldn't resist testing out my access privileges. And that's how I found out Bridget was diagnosed with uterine cancer in her 20s and couldn't have children. You see, doesn't add up, does it? There's no way Amelie could be Bridget's biological daughter. So where'd she come from? Who is she? Is she even real? How can we be sure that Amelie is an extinction entity when we don't even know if Amelie is Amelie? Hell, for all I know, the EE may be bullshit. But if it's not, if she's the cause of the death stranding, then I have to accept her invitation. I've loaded my gun with hermetic rounds. Sam's blood. It connects my gun to her, to me, to him, all of us. Which means I should be able to take it with me to the beach. I'm gonna stop what she started by stopping her. One last confession. I'm just a man. No powers, nothing special. Don't have dooms, I can't repatriate like Sam either. Don't know the first thing about dying, I had never tried it. Yeah. I've been to hell. Every single battlefield was hell. But no matter how terrible it got, I never died. Because all I ever did was run from death. Well, I gotta go. She's calling for me. Bridges, don't let me down.
After he recorded this, the director jumped to the beach. Or rather, Amelie summoned him there.
He had a gun to Bridget when I saw him. Then Cliff showed up, took him away.
I thought he went to the beach to confront Amelie.
Yeah, she was there too. She was the one who got me out.
It's so obvious to me now. I can't believe I didn't see it sooner. It was Amelie who...
What happened?
The chiral network dropped out. According to Lachna, it won't be long before it's completely unusable.
So all our hard work was for nothing.
Let me finish what I was saying, Sam.
I'll tell him.
Fragile. You look like shit. You should be resting.
I know. I need to tell you something. I had a little chat with Higgs back on the beach. Didn't take much to make him talk.
You say why he betrayed you?
He said it was part of her plan.
What?
She was their leader.
The terrorist voidouts, the whole extinction agenda. Amelie was behind it all.
Like hell she was.
I know you don't want to believe it, but it lines up with what Die Hard Man said. Higgs turned on me after he met Amelie. At first, he was looking to expand his territory, and I had a power he could use. At least, though he ended up working with me. He was no terrorist. He just wanted to reach more people. But then she shows up with abilities that put mine to shame. Hell, she could even control BTs. So Higgs decides to go with her. And that's when she turned him into her agent of extinction.
Amelie gave Higgs his power.
Yep, she made him her homo demons.
What about Bridget? You care to tell me what she was doing on the beach? You got an answer for that too?
I know it's a lot to swallow. But Higgs said himself that Amelie is an extinction entity. I looked inside his pod, and there was no BB in there. Take a good look at what was. It's the same doll Die Hard Man had. This is their bridge baby. There's this idea that the terrorists brought back BB tech and Bridges was just following suit. It's garbage. Their methods and yours are completely different. Your BB links you to the world of the dead. Their doll links them to Amelie and her beach.
You know who else had dolls like this? Cliff. He was carrying them on the battlefields. Cliff, Higgs, the director. All three of them were drawn in and controlled by this extinction entity. And who is this EE really? Is it Bridget? Is it Amelie?
All I can say is that the answers are on the beach. What she wants and why.
If we get to the bottom of that, then maybe we can still avert the last stranding.
You've got to find her, Sam.
Whoever she really is.
She's waiting for you on the beach. Hurry back east.
Sam, the connection's unstable, so I'll keep this short. We have a job for you. Fragile's condition is deteriorating. If she slips into a coma, there's a chance her soul might become stranded on the beach. She needs cryptobiotes fast. Luckily for us, Fragile Express keeps a stockpile there in Port North City. So we'd like you to grab some for us while you're in the area. All the details are on the terminal upstairs. Please, Sam, this is critical.
Alright, well, we can do that. First of all, we should probably wash up. So I guess my theory was a bit off then about us being Cliff's BB. But it's still, you know, one bit they haven't talked about is Sam's connection to all these people, you know. So what's the new people we've got here? Oh, that's us again and Cliff. Alright. Okay, so to finish up this one, oh man, we got a load of interviews, haven't we? Aaron Hill, The Chronicles of Aaron, Chapter 5, Journey's End. Hey Sam, you ever dropped by the safe house I built for you? Tried to report back to the director once I finally had the thing up and running, but I never heard nothing back. Crying face. No heart of gold after all. No manners neither. Thumbs down. Man, I could have cried after all the trouble I went to, and between you and me, maybe I did just a little. Crying face. Not so much as a nice job. That's the least a guy can expect after a trek like that, don't you think? But right when I was about to give up on life, an angel appeared to save me. That's right. Fragile. Hard. That sweet little ray of sunshine whisked me right back here in an instant. She seemed awful tired, though. Had me a little worried. There's something in the air here in Mountain Knot City, too. Something funky. Plus Lochner's up, run off somewhere. But you're okay, right, Sam? Damn well hope so. We're here for you, and we're praying that you make it. Keep fighting the good fight. The junk dealer. Okay. I'm going to get her back. Hey Sam, still your own man? Still out there walking that lonely road? I've been a little lonely myself, to tell the truth, crying face. I know I did not complain when she was here, but now she's not, I can hardly think straight, crying face. Still, compared to how far Amelie is from you, she's just around the corner, which is why I'm going to suck it up, say sorry, and beg her to take me back. Wish me luck, pal, I'm going to need it. Yeah, good luck with that. Okay, so I've got a couple of moments. 17 interviews have we got there, have we? Bloody hell. Well, let's get to it. Locked in syndrome. Die Hardman, 3 years ago, British HQ. So it's been decided that Amelie will lead the expedition. In terms of talent and temperament, it was only ever going to be her or Sam Strand. But we don't know where Sam is, which made the decision easy. Besides, there's no denying she's special. Amelie was born on the beach, or rather her physical body, her ha, that was born into this world, while her spiritual essence, her ka, was born on the beach. Medically speaking, they weren't sure what to call it. In the end, they settled on a diagnosis similar to what's known as locked-in syndrome, a condition where the subject is mentally present but physically unable to move their body, except for their eyes sometimes. The present was able to communicate with Amelie's soul on the beach, but her body remained as it was when she was born. But after a time, thanks mainly to the present's efforts, she began to show progress. Amelie's physical and spiritual selves gradually came together, and her body began to develop normally. It was right about then that they realised she was also a doom sufferer and began to ascertain her incredible abilities. She can transport herself physically to her own beach. I guess it makes sense, that world is more real to her than this one. She may have overcome her initial struggles, but she still spent most of her life on the other side. And over there, time stands still, which is why even now she looks like she's in her 20s. Eventually, the President came to feel that her daughter had been through enough. From that point onward, all communication with Amelie would be via hologram, even during the expedition. She wouldn't be in direct contact with most of the team. It's not a bad plan, to be fair. It'll help to keep her out of reach of terrorists for a start. Okay, about the dream catcher, Hartman, 1 year ago, Hartman's lab. There's a psychological framework which posits that the human personality is comprised of various strands. Our inner mind, our outer character, each is a strand or thread, made up of yet similar threads which intertwine with others to make us who we are. And in nurturing each strand, we become better people and inure ourselves against psychological harm, or so the theory goes. As odd as it may sound, this is not entirely dissimilar concept to the one which lies behind our most ubiquitous of Ojibwe artifacts, the Dreamcatcher. You've seen them before, yes? A woven web of thread said to protect the mind from harm by trapping nightmares, thus ensuring that only pleasant dreams pass through. It's no coincidence that these charms came to symbolise the pan-Indian movement of the 20th century. The many and varied Native American tribes strove to set aside their differences in order to foster a group identity, a singular dream. As such, it came to symbolise what made them one people, what united them. In essence, strands can represent that which makes us who we are, that which differentiates us from what we are not, and the bonds we share with one another. Kipus, Hartman's lab, 3 years ago before first expedition's departure. Kipu means knot in the Quechua language. Objects given this name were used in ancient Incan society to record and transmit information, and yes, Amelie just so happens to wear one. Inca would pass Kipu from one place to another via a network of messages known as chasquis. You might be surprised at the complexity that can be communicated through a simple system of knots, and not merely numerical data. It is said that whole histories could be contained in these intricate webs. Some theories suggest that they were ascribed magical properties too. Certain combinations of knotted numbers were thought to encourage the dead to sleep peacefully in their graves, for example. Thus we see that the Kipu is at once a tool for communication, storytelling, and ritual. Okay. Hicks, number 10, writing Your Unknown, Where Unknown. Samantha America Strand, Amelie. The moment I met her, I knew she was destined to make us whole again. She told me we'd do it together, and even gave me a gift, a bridge baby. It's a BT sensor of sorts, although it looks like a newborn, but it's not. Amelie says it was born on the beach, and that it serves as a link between our world and the other side. Between me and her, too. If I keep it with me at all times, She called it a new child for a new era. I'm not just a delivery guy anymore. I'm a herald for her and her new world. She's given me everything I ever wanted, ever needed, and now I'm free to cut Fragile loose. Number 11. BB reminds me of a baby doll, but it's no toy, that's for sure. Neither dead nor alive, half human, half something else. An inhabitant of the in-between, like a mummy, a lump of flesh wrapped around a shriveled yet still beating heart. So many symbols to choose from, all signifying that humanity's reached the end of the road. The Stranding was big number 6, I see that now, and so much more. The void outs, the bodies birthing BTs, all aspects of a single phenomenon that exists solely to wipe us off the face of the earth. We can't stop what's coming, it's inevitable. Putting Humpty Dumpty back together won't change a goddamn thing, and risking life and limb to try a fool's errand. Why sacrifice what little you've got in here and now for a future that'll never come? It's wasteful and meaningless. Amelie'd agree, I'm sure. Number 12. I met Amelie on the beach again and pressed her for more answers about the Stranding, but she wouldn't give me anything. Maybe she's got nothing left to give. Maybe she's waiting until the time's right. I don't know. I don't care. We all know there's no escaping extinction. I'm struggling to see her angle. Why even pretend to rebuild? Why rail against the inevitable? If there's another layer to this, I can't work it out, and I'm getting sick and tired of trying. If she's not going to let me in on her plans, I'm going to have to assume the worst and take matters into my own hands. Give humanity the coup de grace myself. Just need the power to do it. Dear Diary, today I nuked Middle Knot City, wiped it clean off the map. Didn't carry the bomb myself, of course. Fragile did the honours, delivered my mercy to the people like the good little porter. I'm sure she's surprised, but she shouldn't be. Death and destruction are part and parcel of the human condition, and bringing people together only exacerbates that. Be careful what you wish for, eh? It's like when our ancestors came from the old world to the new and brought their old world diseases with them. Natives had no immunity, and over half died in the blink of an eye. Bam. We've only come up with better, more effective ways of killing ever since. The network's just another means of hastening the end. This was always the logical conclusion of our efforts, mine and Fragile's. Maybe that's why I partnered up with her, because in my heart of hearts I knew it was building to this. Number 14. Sam Porter, Where to Begin. Dooms, Repatriate, Lone Wolf, Amelie's adopted brother, motherfucker. The impression I get is that he's a loner who found meaning in being a good Samaritan. Yeah, I tried that mask on for size once upon a time. Sweet little Amelie, though. She buys into his act. Thinks he's got what it takes to help her make America whole again. Tell you what, the more I look into it, the more it seems like he might actually be a true believer. Fucking hell. Anyway, he's a dead man walking, even with Amelie's help. He'll be in Central before long, and the second he shows I'm bringing a shit ton of BTs down on his head and turning that place into a crater, then it's bye-bye Sammy Porter, bye-bye Bridges HQ, bye-bye Expedition Team. Sam's still alive. Not even a void out's enough to keep a repatriate down. Sticks in my craw. Second expedition got wiped out, obviously, but Sam seems happy to head west all by himself. Stupid fuck's crazier than me. Or maybe just desperate. Still can't figure why rebuilding the nation's so important to him. Well, whatever. He wants to keep at it, he can be my guest. Even if he still had the others backing him up, it wouldn't make a difference. Ending's already been written. I've worked out exactly how it's going to go down, but dooms alone isn't enough. I need a greater power to finish the job, to rain down fire and brimstone on these modern-day Sodoms and Gomorrahs. 16. I've discovered the truth about the Death Stranding. Amelie's powers have nothing to do with dooms. She's destruction incarnate, the angel of Death Stranding, the extinction entity. I understand now what my true role is. That, the bridge that will deliver her judgment to this world, the executor of the end. No one knows, not even Sam, but they will. Sam's arrived in Port Knot City, and with Fragile to boot. Think I'll meet them there and bring a BT or two along for the ride. It's past time I show Bridges how powerful I've become. Come on, come all. We have ourselves an annihilation party, and when it's over, there'll be no one left to come between me and Amelie and the end of the world. Okay, I think that's for reading a certain amount of interviews. God damn, is Sammy boy stubborn. Just ain't the quitting type. Seems it's rubbing off on Amelie too. Girl's trying to fight her true nature. Flip the script, for all the good it'll do her. What difference does it make if it ends tomorrow or a million years from now? The planet's 4.6 billion years old, and the universe, God only knows. Humanity's entire history is a blip on that timescale. What's the fucking point of fighting for a fraction longer? Anyway, Sam and Fragile made it to Lake Knot City, which is just as well. I reckon my old partner's due for a stroll down memory lane, a saunter through the crater she carved out with that nuke of mine. Come to think of it, maybe Sam ought to walk it with her. Yeah, I think I'll have him make a special delivery for me. Well, shit. Sam and Fragile managed to dispose of my nuke before it went off. They weren't smart enough to see through my disguise, but something must have tipped them off. Probably what I wrote on the tag. I know I should have resisted the temptation, but come on, who the hell reads that shit these days? And now he's halfway to the coast, but he's in my neck of the woods now, and my boys ain't about to let up. We're gonna make him regret ever fucking with me and mine. Fuck was that storm that storm that sucked up Sam? A supercell or whatever? I hooked up my BB just before I arrived, and it started shaking and blinking, and it's all gone sideways. And there's something else out there, something all kinds of fucked up. Don't need a BB to tell me that. I've got Amelie, fucking finally. She's trapped in Edgenot City, a horde of BTs all around. She's not going anywhere now. No, I'm gonna go take good care of my sweet little angel of death, my extinction entity. We got plans, me and her. As for you, Sammy boy, you're gonna learn what it means to really suffer. Welcome to Ed, Sam. You're a real asshole, but I've got to admit, you've got grit. You remind me of me in that regard. And because we share a connection to Amelie, she gave you your dream catcher, me, my Kipu. But you've never seen her face, have you? Never looked at her in the eye and seen her for what she truly is. Time to wake up and smell the ashes, Sammy boy. Time for me to tell everyone, the truth that hides at the heart of the Stranding. You're gonna love it. I'd go grab some shut-eye at the distro centre or whatever if I were you. We've got a showdown coming and you're gonna want to be fighting fit. Just don't keep me waiting too long, you hear? You're all alone now. You've lost everything. Your mask, your Kipu, the BB doll, gone. You thought you had the power, but you were the one fated to lead them unto extinction. Yet here you are, alone. You thought you were in control, that this was your role, your dream, the verge of victory, of oblivion for one and all. Herald, Executor, Pawn. God Particle? Ha, a stupid name for a stupid goddamn fool. This was your life, Higgs, your tale, told by an idiot, full of sound and righteous fury, signifying nothing. Oh, there we go.
You know what day it is today, baby? Today would be a very special day if your mommy hadn't. You're not born yet. But the more candles, the merrier, right? Soon it'll be time for you to come out into the real world. I promise. And then, we can have a real party. Well, happy birthday.
Sam, check the terminal for available orders.
Will be locked until departure. All clear. Welcome, Sam Porter Bridges.
Sam, you there? Fragile needs cryptobiotes. Could you bring her some from Port Knot City? Her people have already harvested a bunch and are holding them in storage. They've even prepped a special breathable container for you to transport them in. This is to help ensure that our little friends don't enter a state of suspended animation. But since the case isn't airtight, submerging it in water would be a bad idea. The bad news is, we can't get any supplies out to you with the network like it is. And the rain's not letting up either. Remember, if the cryptobiotes fall into a metabolic state, they'll be no use to anyone. Look, I don't know how, but there's got to be a way you can get them here. You'll figure something out. You have to. We can't afford to lose Fragile. She's our only way to Amelie. Do it for her, or for what she can do. Just get it done, Sam. Please.
We'll just zip line away there, right?
Don't forget, that container isn't airtight. You can't afford to submerge it, even partially.
Yeah, BB's not 100% either. I don't know. Oh, I guess it's because the chiral network's down, is it?
Beginning scan. Have a pleasant journey.
Keep on keeping on. Keep on keeping on.
We've been getting near constant timefall in this region for a while now. As a result, everything you've built for us out here has been completely destroyed.
Oh, you're kidding.
The good news is, we managed to recover all cargo stored on site and transferred it to the Capital Knot City Distro Center. As for the not-so-good news, chiral printers are currently unusable due to the network instability. Given the circumstances, you might want to consider turning to your fellow porters for assistance. But I'll leave that up to you, Sam. I'm sure you'll come through for us. You always do.
So let me get this straight. It's just my structures that are no longer here? Well, that's massively irritating. Well, I mean, there's not really a lot of point in... Well, actually, I suppose there could be some point, because I could build them and then zip to the next one, you know, but... Alright, let's get a couple of PCCs. Well, actually, I wonder if, like, if the BTs are still around. If they're not, we could just bike it, you know.
Keep on keeping on. Keep on keeping on.
Decontaminating suit. All clear. Welcome, Sam Porter Bridges.
No, I can't fabricate equipment. Brilliant. Okay. Well, yeah, we'll take a bike then. Or we've just got trucks.
Beginning scan. Have a pleasant journey.
Well, this is going to be a little tricky then, isn't it?
Keep on keeping on.
There's a bike up there. Can go grab that. If it's not about to explode.
Weapons restrictions lifted.
Crap. Oh, is that new? I think that's from the update actually. Can I see a floating brain down there? Oh my god, I can. Oh, I miss my zip lines. Well, that's just the creepiest thing, isn't it? There's a truck there, not sure what's going to help us though. Gonna have to head for this, I think, so I'm gonna need to repair some. Ooh. I really, oh boy, there's one right coming right there, isn't there? Please stop splitting. It's really not very cool. Oh, crap. Should I change ammo type? What have we got here? Oh, no good. That's better. Oh, shh. Okay, let's not panic. Okay. I think we're getting there. Ooh, that was a good one. Okay. Oh god, are these things going to be bloody everywhere? Oh crap, the cargo container's ruined. This is really bad. I gotta go faster. Could have said to me it was like nearly ruined, that would have been nice. I don't suppose this timefall shelter is going to do me any good now, is it? Oh god, what the... on that building. Come on, Sam, let's go. Do I need to kill this thing, or do we just need to move? No. Sam, come on. Oh, crap. How am I getting across there? These things are going to be getting damaged to hell, aren't they? Not yet. I wish we had a backpack cover. Use that zip line there. I guess we're not going to be able to fabricate anything here either.
Clear. Weapons detected. All weapons will be locked until departure. All clear. Well, decontaminating soon. All clear. Welcome, Sam Porter Bridges.
I guess there isn't a way to repair the container, is there? If it's like ruined? No, crap. I'll take those. Take those as well. Not sure there's much else we can do there, really. So, are there any zip lines we can make use of? Or do I want to go over through the distro center? Or are there any bikes around here? That would be the ideal. Let's check the garage. Okay. Maybe we can just speed it.
Stand clear. Vehicle ready.
We're going to have a problem with the water here too, aren't we? Give me my map. Map. We go. Well, we don't actually have to cross the river, do we? There's a shelter there. I might see if that will help our container. I don't think it will, but we can but try. Is it doing it? I think it might be. Or maybe not. Oh, it did help. But not to 100%. Can we try again? Okay, good. That'll help. So just stick to the coast here, I think. I think we can make it all the way down. So I don't think there's any zip lines that's going to help us go over the top, is there? By the looks of things. Right. Now what kind of BTs are we looking at here? Normal BTs or those floating things? This is going to be the normal ones, isn't it? Oh, bloody hell. Please don't be loads. Moving. Crap. Just keep moving. Just keep moving. Let's get to the time for shelter. Where are you? The hell? Through. Crap, there's another sign there. I hope that's for coming the other way. Alright. So now we're going into bloody mule territory. Hopefully that's still going to be inside because of the rain. Of course that one's not going to... Well, I had a really good one up there too. I haven't got a bowler gun either, have I? Okay, let's hopefully we can do this ping. Oh, I haven't got any cargo. Well, I thought we did. If you could turn around, that'd be great. Come on, do it. What? I don't know why I didn't do that there. You out? Yeah, you're out. Okay, good. What have you got? There's quite a good chance we might just leg it through here. Nearly through. Ooh, there's a bike. That could be very nice. Well, till our next BT bit anyway. So there are BTs around here, aren't they? So I could... Oh, I might even be able to ride all the way up. No, I won't be able to get down the other side though. There's BTs here, so maybe climbing up will be a better way to go. Going up and over. Is that over there? Let's head for that time for shelter. Yeah, I think we're going to go up that way actually. Getting there, getting there, getting there. First time we've really seen the sun in the whole game, isn't it? Now, is this going to be infested with BTs?
There we go.
that zipline going to help me at all? No. Okay, so I need to head for that ladder, really. Can't just let me get there, can you? Can you get on the ladder? Oh, so close. Need to get across this little bit too. How am I going to do that? Up that way. Okay. Oh no. Things are moving.
Oh, what's this?
This is trouble, Sam. It smells and looks like trouble. Oh, no you don't. Oh, no you don't. Oh, yes you do. Oh boy, here we go. Let's get to the high ground, shall we? Whoa, okay. Well, that's empty, that's great. Is it empty? Nope. What's that? Rubber rounds, okay. Rubber hematic rounds, there we go. Apparently it is empty. Okay. We got a grenade launcher on here, cool. Oh, thought I might be able to charge something up there. Guess not. Okay, now we're empty. Now we're in trouble. Can't even throw that high. There's our cryptobiotes doing? Probably not very well. Ooh, not great. Where is he? There he is. Oh my god. How am I even supposed to get close to this thing? Barely even scratching it. Oh, it takes so long to equip stuff. Wait, what is this now? Is this a shotgun? Okay. Not such good range on this thing, huh? Open up. BB hasn't got a clue either, I think. Okay, there we go. Oh, that's bad. Does this count as being submerged? What have you got? The bag. Alright, I'll take it. Where is it? Oh, God, learn to throw. What was that? What's that? Move it. Climb. Oh my god, just climb. What is wrong with you? Am I supposed to be like chucking grenades in its mouth or something stupid? Have I got anything else at all? Not really anything useful. kind of the problem here. It's a bit difficult to kill it quickly because it just takes so long underground. It's just destroying my cargo. So what am I supposed to do when it's all the way over there? Okay, that could be. I mean, that's such a small window. Throw. Was that a good one then? We can have a few more like that. Might be good in business, but you know, few and far between that. Got any buddies help me out here? I mean, that's ridiculously far away, right? I don't think I want to be up here. Wait. Oh, I see him. Blood bag, I need weapons. Oh crap. I mean, that is an incredible grenade shot if you can get it in that little gap in its mouth. Are you kidding me? Just while it's frolicking around over there, my cargo's got to be nearly knackered by now. Container's gone. Got to be ending this quicker. No, not pick up, throw a grenade. Crap. And you guys got anything interesting? No. Blood bag. Bloody hell. I need gum. Preferably a big one. I've got a shotgun. This is great. Actually, that's pretty good. And turn. Anything other than a blood bag around? Gonna be a no. Oh, I thought I might have got a bit lucky there. Did I get one in? Surely not. Didn't think I was going to make that there. Did the music change? It's going away. Bloody blood bags, honestly. Has it gone purple now? Huh. Come on. Turn. Give me some. There we go, there we go, there we go. Keep spinning. Whoa, 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 whoa. Anytime you want to come over here, it'd be great. Yeah, I mean, how's that going to help me? Can't even reach it. Spin my way. Come on, you stupid whale. Or just fly away where I can't reach you. Chaps, anything? Oh, there we go. Okay. I have to. Oh, bloody hell. That is exactly what I didn't need. I'm very picky with the drops you can make there, Sam. Great. Thanks. Well, I'll take it, whatever. What else you got? There we go. Give it, give it, give it. Keep coming. Okay, now we're talking. I've got to be able to get up there again, which of course I can't. Are you kidding me? So that building's just sinking now, is it? What the hell? No, 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 get off. Get up there. Okay. So now the bus is back. And the building's gone. Fantastic. Right, beastie, where are you? Stop mucking around, shall we? That's more like it. This way, are you? Fine. Both missed. Did I? Pretty much. Ooh, that could have been very bad. Getting there. Sam, come on. Come on, fire! Oh no! Just run out of bullets. Come on. Okay, nearly there. Oh crap, 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 crap. Okay, one more good opening, we might be able to do this. Oh, so long to reload. Oh my god. Couple more. Just one look. This could be it. Gotcha. Oh, I hope it's not completely trashed.
Yes, you did it, Sam! Oh, I could kiss you, you sweet son of a bitch! I
Please
thought it
don't do
was
that.
all over.
Oh, cargo container can... Please don't be completely ruined. Okay, just a bit of damage. Okay. Let's just get under here. Let's get rid of all our stuff that's trashed. That's better. Oh yeah, can never have too many grenade launchers or rocket launchers now. Are these really going to be any use? Okay, I think, alright, next time we're going back to where it all started.